Hey guys, so this is the very laid-back version of the October favorites video, as I usually do. Well, not favorites, it's products. Normally I get it right, but hey. So I'm still coughing. I guess I should just update you medically. I took my Accutane for the first week, which you guys saw if you saw the Accutane video diaries, the two of them that I posted. I was only on it for a week, and then I got influenza A and B, just out of nowhere. It was kind of awesome. But then again, I didn't get my vaccination this year, and I have every single year before. But I'm also, like, I rarely get sick, so it's kind of strange. So I had to stop taking it because we sort of think, well, my doctor at least thinks, like, she said Accutane's a really great drug, but it really can take a toll on you. It really can, like, slow you down. So she didn't want me to take it at the same time that I was taking Tamiflu because she wanted the antibiotics to work as well as they possibly could, so I wasn't taking my Accutane, and I started again, and I've been on for only a couple of days now because I was on, I'm also on different antibiotics because I came down with, like, I guess a sinus infection. I was taking, I don't remember what I'm taking now, but they're these big horse pills, but I still cough a lot, so you're probably going to see me just talking or coughing a lot in this video since it's hard to edit out and I can't really control my coughs. So, I'm just like, I stayed home, like, I missed a total of 5 days of school. Like, it was serious, and I never have been that sick before. So I'm, like, really just cozy right now, like, really comfortable, sitting with my knee up. Like, I can sit like this, and I'll just talk about, I guess there wasn't really that many products because I wasn't going out. I mean, I was, but, well, you'll see, okay? We'll start with Aquaphor. Is just so important because my lips were, like, really just going through hell. Even when I wasn't taking the Accutane, it was just, they're really dry and gross, and this is the only thing that works. In fact, I'm gonna put some on now. Like, they haven't been that bad since I just started Accutane again. They definitely were bad, and this is, I mean, regular chapstick worked when I wasn't taking the Accutane, but this is just the only thing that really, really works. And it's good for, like, dry patches, too. It's basically, like, Fancy or Vaseline. I guess we'll do all the products I liked first and then the ones I didn't like. Foundation-wise, I haven't done anything new. I did place a drugstore.com order when they were having their 40% off, and I think I ordered Color Stay, CoverGirl, like, CG Smoothers or something that's supposed to be, like, hydrating, and then a couple other things, and then, oh, I need to go buy the Almay Wake Up, the hydrating one, but my skin has been fine. It's been normal for the most part, but while I was taking the Accutane, it was kind of getting a little dry there. So I haven't done anything other than, like, the Almay TLC, just wearing that one a lot. L'Oreal True Match. What I'm wearing today is all I'm wearing is the Amazing Cosmetics concealer. I'm just using that, like, all over as almost like a foundation. It does crease under your eyes, though, so just be forewarned. But I'm really just, that's all I'm wearing, and then a little bit of setting powder, so, and then some bronzer, but not anything complexion-wise other than that. I've been loving, and I'm going to make a whole separate video on this because I ordered a couple more, and I'm going to go pick up a couple more this is like the Mercier Secret Brightener, and this is like a brightening pen, but they also have, like, highlighting concealers. They're just your regular clicker pen type things that you just put on to brighten up areas. I ordered another one of my Milani HD, then I'm going to go try the L'Oreal one, the Maybelline one, and then maybe get one from, maybe try the Touche Eclat, we'll see, but because that, I think, has more concealing. Oh no, Clinique Airbrush, that's one I want to try because it has more concealing properties, whereas this is just a brightening pen. But I really would recommend everybody go get one of these because it can do so much for your face without looking really heavy or feeling really heavy. It can brighten up your face without having to use a bunch of concealer on your face, you know, to cover everything. Unless, of course, you need to, then go for it and then put some of this on top. But it really is just like glow in a pen. Quite nice. Okay, I guess we'll talk about this. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, I got a sample of it to try and my skin got a little drier. It's alright. I mean, I don't think I'd purchase it right now. I don't think I need it right now, but we'll see. Maybe after Accutane, because it sort of just emphasized a little bit of dryness on my cheeks, but that could have been the chemical sunscreen. because I didn't wear my Shiseido sunscreen that day because I was getting adequate sun protection on here because I also set with some of the mineral powder, which also has SPF. So, but with the mineral powder, it looks really nice. The shade Nude is a little too light for me, but combined with that darker mineral powder, it looks really, really good. So I think maybe after Accutane, when I don't need a lot of coverage, I'll maybe try this, but as of right now, I kind of don't think it's the greatest thing for my skin, but it's not bad. It really doesn't have any coverage at all, so. Okay, this sort of comes back into my life every fall because it's such a beautiful fall color, and it's from MAC. It's the Beauty Powder in Her Own Devices, which was the Cruella de Vil one from Venomous Villains 2 years ago. Just looks like that. It's a nice, it's sort of like a muted rosy color, a muted neutral rosy pink, I guess you could say. I mean, with a little bit of pearl to it. I'm going to try and do a swatch. It really is very sheer, so I actually kind of like to use this with like a fan brush and just sort of put it in my T-zone just to get some of that nice color and that flushed look with a little bit of the pearl worked into it. But do you see that? I put it right here. You see it's got that nice pearl to it, but it's not overly shiny, and it also has that nice bit of rosy warmth to it. So it looks really good on the skin. It doesn't settle, it doesn't get patchy. It just, with like a dual fiber brush, if you just sort of swirl it all over, it looks really kind of fresh and rosy on the skin, especially during this time of year. It's the perfect color, and plus it's Cruella de Vil. My life. Eyelining. I don't know why I got into eyelining this month, but I've kind of been enjoying it. And two of these wonderful products, which are very wonderfully priced, and you can get them at Ulta. This is the Essence Gel Liner and the Essence Eyeliner Pen, which is ultra or extra long lasting apparently. This one was the thinner of the two. They had one that was a lot thicker, and this one was obviously the thinner one because I already don't have much eye space to start with. But the gel eyeliner is really nice when used with like a liner brush. The only thing is it sets, and so if it starts to smudge, it will like flake off basically. It's like flakes off like mascara. It doesn't really stay sort of flat and like a regular pencil liner would. But if you put a little powder on top of it, I really didn't experience any issues. Even without powder, it was fine, but it just will like flake off if you mess with it. But it's really creamy, really black, very pigmented, and applies quite easily, especially for someone like me who is really horrible at eyelining. If you have issues with liquid liner, I would suggest getting a, oh, there's my phone, a gel eyeliner or a pen eyeliner because it makes things a lot easier. Maybelline Definer Brow, I can't not mention it because I've been using it basically every single day. I got really into doing my brows, and I think I'm going to get more into doing them, or doing them as often as I can, because I think it just makes such a huge difference, because I don't have, at least this is how I see it, okay? I don't have strong facial features. Like, I don't have a very sharp jawline, I don't have a strong chin, I don't have really elevated cheekbones, my nose is more round, I don't have a very like angled forehead. I have a very like basic face, I guess you could say. A fabulous one, but no, just kidding. But I think by doing something with your brows, especially on my face, I sort of like to emphasize the flatness on the top. And I'll even take the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, which is what I've also been doing, but I've been using the pencil a lot more often. And then I like to put it on the top part of my brows to flatten them out almost, or to emphasize this flat shape instead of having them angled. And then I like to brush my brow hairs upwards. And because this is a pencil and I already have pretty full brows, it's a perfect combination. If I needed to fill them in, I'd probably use a powder or a cream with a really thin angle brush to get hair-like strokes. But since I already have a good amount of hair, this just will emphasize the definition and the shape, and I guess the overall appearance of them. It just sort of grooms them and puts them together. I did a look, and I'll post a picture, which I posted on Instagram, and I will put my username below because I post pictures all the time. I love Instagramming pictures of like makeup and products and fun things and whatever. But I did a look where I used this Kat Von D, what's it called? Truth palette, which looks like this. And I used this nice deep purple color right here. I used that, oof, so pigmented. I used that over a black base, all over my lid, but I sort of centralized it. So instead of bringing it out into the crease and like creating this sort of smoky shape, I just brought it upwards towards my brow, and I stopped maybe like mid-crease. And I used this color, which is called Prague. And as you can see, it's nice. It's almost like a matte with like pearl on top of it, or pearl like shot throughout it, but it's not by any means like a metallic, even though it does have that light reflective quality, which the shimmer is like a lighter purple, so it looks really cool. And over a black base, it really brings out the red tones in it. It's kind of neat. And then above that, in the crease, blended upwards towards the brow, I use Mekong, which is a really nice espresso, again shot with some glitter. So it's basically a flat color, but it does have that sparkle that's not really mixed into it. So you get that nice dramatic look of like almost a matte eye, but that little bit of shimmer and glitter that it has keeps them from looking too heavy and too, you know, weighed down. And actually, if I blend them together, you can see the effect of it. I mean, they look really nice together, right? So I did that, and then I, you know, put a bunch of mascara on and stuff. But yeah, so that was a really fun look. I like darker colors for winter. I mean, I like dark colors all year round, but especially for like fall, autumn, winter, the colder months. That, and then I guess we can do one more thing before, well, two more things before talk about things I didn't like. In that little Dior 500 point reward thing for Sephora, they included a little Dior Addict lipstick in Dior Kiss, which is $5.78. And I love this formula and the color. The color itself, I'll put it on. Oh, little blot on the back of my arm. The color it's a nice fresh looking pink, and I can understand why they said this is a top seller. And the thing that I like so much about it is, as you can see with the amount of color that it gave me, the formula itself feels like a tinted lip balm. Like, it feels like I'm wearing the fresh Sugar Rose. Even this feels a little bit heavier. It feels like I'm just wearing a tinted lip balm, but it gives the color of like a lip butter or like a cream sheen finish lipstick. It gives you that nice bit of color as well as the sheen, which I really like. Considering the amount of color it gives, you'd think the formula would be a lot heavier or a lot more dense, but it really isn't, and I really like it. I have always considered getting one of these. I think I want to get the color Tokyo, but yeah, this really kind of sold me on the formula and the feel of the lips. And it also is like slightly perfume scented, which is nice, kind of luxurious. And then fragrance, Lady Gaga Fame. I've just really been enjoying it. As you can see, you can tell how much I've used. Just not that much, but considering that it's just good. It smells like grape cough syrup, diapers, a grandma, and like 24 karat gold, but in a good way. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I smell, but it's like in a good way. And throughout the day, as like this wears off, ooh, that's a bug. I was wondering why something was itching. As this wears off, the base notes of this are so good. It smells a little bit like violet and apricot. I don't even think there's violets in here, but so it smells like, and it's good. I love it. Now, things I didn't like. These Boots Expert Sensitive Cleansing and Toning Wipes. They don't remove makeup that well. I find that if I like put this on and then I go use a toner, there's still a bunch of makeup left on my face, so I have to cleanse no matter what, even if I use these. And I think with makeup wipes, they're meant to just get all your makeup off if you're too lazy to wash your face that day or something like that. And the Neutrogena ones really get my makeup off, whereas this, like, there's still so much makeup left on my skin, you know, and it's just gonna be leaving makeup in my pores, and there's no point in using a wipe if you're gonna have to wash your face anyway, you know what I mean? So I wish these worked a little bit better. They are very gentle, and maybe I'll keep them for like removing swatches on the back of my hand, but I'm not impressed, really. I'll go back to Neutrogena or maybe try some MAC ones, but overall these are like, meh. And also, I got a sample of this, the DiorSkin Nude, in number 21, which is linen. This sucks ass. Like, big, huge booty. Because it has the consistency of paint, it feels like paint on the skin, it blends like paint, but it has the coverage of like like the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. Like, it gives light coverage. But you'd think with a consistency that's as heavy as Revlon Color Stay it would give more coverage. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And it also, like, adheres to dry patches like nobody's business, which is funny because it's supposed to be a hydrating foundation. Nope. Don't like this. I'm so glad I didn't buy the full size. Josh was right. Josh was right. He said he didn't like it, and I was like, well, I'm not impressed with this, especially considering the price tag for how it works. Boo. I think that's basically it. Not much else I want to mention. I do have a bunch of videos that I have filmed, and I just need to get edited and uploaded. Yeah, I just want to thank all the new subscribers as well. I've gotten a bunch of them. I think I'm like almost to 700 now, which is really exciting, and I appreciate you guys so very much. I want to go pass out face down on the floor somewhere because I keep coughing, and the only way to stop is to go to sleep. But I will talk to everybody later. Bye, guys.